In 1901, Greek sponge divers discovered what would become the most mysterious artifact in human history. What they pulled from the Mediterranean seafloor would shatter everything we thought we knew about ancient technology. For decades, this corroded bronze contraption sat in museums, dismissed as an astrolabe or navigational instrument. Then computers arrived, and suddenly, archaeologists realized they were staring at something impossible, a machine that shouldn't have existed for another 2,000 years. The Antikythera Mechanism, as it came to be known, emerged from the wreckage of an ancient Roman cargo ship that had sunk sometime between 70 and 60 BCE near the Greek island of Antikythera. The vessel was a treasure trove of marble statues, bronze figurines, luxury glassware, and coins, clearly the cargo of wealthy Romans with refined tastes. But hidden among these obvious treasures was a barnacle-encrusted lump of bronze that would prove more valuable than all the marble sculptures combined. Captain Dimitrios Kontos and his crew of sponge divers had been working these waters when they stumbled upon what appeared to be a field of ancient corpses. The bodies turned out to be marble statues, their limbs scattered across the seafloor like the remnants of some underwater battlefield. As the divers hauled up artifact after artifact, one particular chunk of corroded metal caught the attention of archaeologist Valerios Stais at the National Archaeological Museum in Athens. What Stais observed defied explanation. Through the green patina of bronze corrosion, he could make out the faint traces of gear wheels, precise, sophisticated gear wheels that seemed to belong to a clockwork mechanism. The problem was obvious. The ancient Greeks didn't make clocks. Clockwork wouldn't be invented for another 1,000 years. Yet here was undeniable evidence of mechanical engineering that rivaled anything produced in medieval Europe. For 70 years, the mechanism remained an enigma. Scholars proposed various theories. Perhaps it was an astrolabe, or maybe some kind of navigational device. The corroded state of the bronze made detailed examination nearly impossible. Everything changed in 1971 when physicist Derek de Soll gained access to better X-ray equipment. What he discovered inside the mechanism left him stunned. The device contained at least 30 bronze gear wheels, precisely cut and arranged in a complex system of ratios that seemed to serve a very specific purpose. Price realized he wasn't looking at a simple navigational tool. He was examining the remains of an ancient computer. The breakthrough came when Price began mapping the gear ratios. Each wheel was cut with a specific number of teeth, and when he calculated how these gears would interact, a pattern emerged that was breathtakingly sophisticated. The mechanism was designed to track the movements of the sun, moon, and planets with remarkable accuracy. It could predict eclipses, calculate the timing of the Olympic Games, and even account for the irregular orbit of the moon, a feat that requires understanding of advanced astronomical mathematics. Modern CT scanning technology has revealed even more astounding details. The Antikythera Mechanism contained what researchers now recognize as the world's first known gear train, a series of interlocking wheels that could perform complex calculations through pure mechanical motion. When a user turned a hand crank, the gears would rotate at different speeds, their bronze teeth meshing with mathematical precision to display astronomical information on multiple dials. The front of the device featured a large dial showing the Greek zodiac and the Egyptian calendar. Two smaller dials displayed the phases of the moon and the position of the sun throughout the year. But the back of the mechanism was even more sophisticated, containing dials that could predict eclipses up to 76 years in advance and track the 4-year cycle of the Olympic Games. Perhaps most remarkably, the mechanism incorporated what modern engineers call a pin-and-slot device to account for the elliptical orbit of the moon. This mechanical solution to an astronomical problem wouldn't be rediscovered until Johannes Kepler's work in the 17th century. The precision required to manufacture such a device was extraordinary. The gear teeth were cut with tolerances that modern machinists would consider impressive. The bronze plates were inscribed with thousands of tiny Greek letters, an instruction manual that explained how to operate this ancient computer. Who built this technological marvel? The evidence points to the island of Rhodes, home to some of the ancient world's most skilled engineers and astronomers. Rhodes was famous for the Colossus, one of the seven wonders of the ancient world, and its workshops produced mechanical marvels that amazed the Mediterranean world. But here's what makes the Antikythera mechanism truly haunting. It represents a technological tradition that was lost. This wasn't a one-off invention. The sophistication of the engineering suggests a mature technology with predecessors and presumably successors. Yet no other examples have survived. The knowledge that created this ancient computer vanished, not to be rediscovered until the clockmakers of medieval Europe began crafting their first mechanical timepieces. In our age of smartphones and artificial intelligence, the Antikythera mechanism serves as a humbling reminder that human ingenuity has ancient roots. The bronze gears of this ancient computer continue to turn in our imagination, calculating not just the positions of planets, but the possibilities of human achievement across the centuries. If you enjoyed this story, please hit the like button and subscribe for more untold history every single day. See you in the next one.